WB needs to listen to The Undertaker. So, the dead man recently did an interview where he put over Drew McIntyre in a major way. And based off of his comments, it's something that WB needs to look at. And in this video, we're going to break it down because this comes at a crucial time. And I think it gives insight into Drew McIntyre's future with the company. Drew McIntyre is on the outs with WB right now. Okay? He's on the outs. But things can turn around. And I think Undertaker's advice, his comments, his thoughts on Drew McIntyre, I think they're warranted. And in this video, let's do it. So, they worked a singles match where Taker squashed McIntyre in 2010 on an episode of SmackDown. And then they worked a tag bout at the 2019 Extreme Rules match where McIntyre and Shane McMahon lost to Taker and Roman Reigns. And Taker has spoken highly of Drew in the past, and he did once again. Now, look, Drew McIntyre is on the outs with WB over his contract and creative. He doesn't like what he's been doing as of late creatively. His WB deal expires later this year in 2023 after AEW All In, so he's not appearing there. And now he, as of the recording of this video, he has not returned to WB television, although he's just waiting on creative to do so. So, any given time, either way. While speaking with the Scottish Sun, The Undertaker had nothing but praise to speak of for Drew McIntyre. And this is what he had to say. He said, I think the world of Drew, and I still don't think he's reached his full potential. He has a couple of really massive runs left in him. It's funny because when I show up to an event, and then he talked about how he would show up to events, and there would be the same set of guys that would go over there and give him lip service, essentially just putting him over for how great he is. But then you have McIntyre who always shows up and is like, hey, dude, what am I doing wrong or where can I improve at? Tell me the truth. And that goes a long way for Taker. He continued by stating that there's a lot of people who get to where Drew is at and they think that they have it figured out. And so they stop growing sometimes. But with Drew, he has the drive with him that he knows that there's more for him and he wants to figure out, how to be the very best that he can be. The fact that he thinks that he has a ton of potential left, he hasn't reached his peak yet, and he has more massive runs in front of him, should tell WB officials, should tell Triple H, should tell Vince McMahon, should tell Nick Khan, should tell Kevin Dunn. This guy is someone that we need to stick around. Why are we putting him in not only mid-card? Like, forget about mid-card. We're not even talking about Gunther. They haven't protected him as good as Gunther. Okay? He's below the IC title. He's below the United States title. He is below the secondary tier. And it's just crazy. Why are you having him team with Sheamus in countless matches that no one cares about for no good reason? If you want to pair them together, fine, but do something meaningful with them. It's Drew McIntyre. He's a former WWE champion. He speaks well. He does all the media. Push this guy already.